Hi there, I'm Jim Pickenich with 1st-line Equipment, and today we're going to go over the Behmor 1600 coffee roaster. This coffee roaster is primarily made for the home. It is 110 volts, as you see here. Basically, one of the warnings is do not use extension cords with roasters. They're not safe. And I'm going to plug this into the wall. And as you can see, this almost looks like a little miniature microwave oven. There is a front door. It is a drum roaster. It does have a chafe tray, and this has a flap here. This is for the cleaning portion, and this is while you're roasting, putting this item down here. In here we have the drum, and if you notice on the drum, there's a round protrusion on this side and a square peg on this side. The square peg goes on the right side of the roaster because this is where the motor grabs onto the peg for roasting the drum. And on the round side, there's actually, and this is a little difficult to open, is the door to put in your green coffee. On this roaster, you can set it for 1/4 pound, 1/2 pound, and 1 pound. You have roast profiles of P1 through P5, and then you can also change the time increments, and then you can also have A, B, C, and D programming. You can start the roast here with this button, the green one, and then the cooling button in case you need to start the cooling prematurely. This roaster is not designed for French or Vienna or espresso roast, although you can get close for the espresso, but it just produces too much smoke for this roaster. And this roaster really does try to minimize the amount of smoke. And going to those darker roasts, basically at second crack or 10 seconds into second crack, it will start to produce too much smoke, and also the beans can ignite. Right here I have 4 ounces of green coffee, so I'm going to insert that into the drum, close it, again square peg, and this is the challenge, is to put it in here and then put the round peg on the holder on the left hand side. We'll put the chaff tray in here, close the door, and let's do a P1, actually 1/4 pound first, sorry, and then we'll do a P1 program, and then we'll start the roaster. So at the P1 you have 8 minutes and 30 seconds of roast time, and each one increases roughly about 30 seconds. Goes like 9 minutes, 9:30, and then actually I believe 10 minutes and 20 seconds. And then inside, and we don't normally recommend opening the door, the heater is in the back end of the roaster. And as you can see, the drum is spinning. This roaster is not designed for the operator to walk away. And the reason is, you need to make sure that the roast doesn't go on fire. So this is a cooking appliance. You should be with the roast or within the vicinity, in the same room, and watching the roast. Okay, and then if you wanted to, if I say I wanted to start cooling, I could press the cool button here. And then I can also turn on the light. Again, opening the door will affect the roast because of the heat buildup. The manufacturer does say that you can preheat the roaster for up to 2 minutes without beans inside, and sometimes you'll get a better roast in that regard. And there's a little fan blower motor that's in the back here. A little heat exiting here. And try not to touch the surfaces either. Right now it's not hot, but this will get hot. And you can watch the timing right here. So if I want to increase the time, I can hit the plus sign, and it basically increases the time in 15-second increments. If I want to subtract, it subtracts in 10-second increments. So you could do that throughout any time of the roast if you want to add some time or subtract any time based on the program. Okay, so this will be going for another 6 minutes. We certainly thank you for watching this video from 1st-line Equipment, and have a great day.